الحمد لله الذي أنزل على عبده الكتاب ولم يجعل له عوجا قيما لينذر بأسا شديدا من لدنه ويبشر المؤمنين الذين يعملون الصالحات أن لهم أجرا حسنا ماكثين فيه أبدا وينذر الذين قالوا اتخذ الله ولدا.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. If you guys are new here, my name is Abu Torab and I'm a second year biomedical science student at Queen Mary University of London. And basically this video that I'm making is mainly because I'm going into second year of university already. You know, first year was basically online and now second year we have to go on campus and whatnot. So I'm still kind of like new when it comes to this entire university experience, and I kind of wanted to make a video that's mainly for university students. So it's mainly for freshers, so people who are going into their first year at university, but it doesn't really matter. Some of the tips in this video, hopefully people who are getting into GCSEs or going into the new academic year or going into A-levels, you can hopefully sort of benefit from this video. So first things first is enrollment. Now when it comes to university, you basically have to enroll, and what happens is that basically it's different universities do work slightly differently, but you have to go onto the official website or the websites of your university and you have to log in and stuff like that, and you have to make sure that everything is like ready. So you write down your address, you write down information about you, you write down a couple of things so that the university kind of sort of knows you, and it has, you know, your personal details, and you have to agree to, you know, all of the terms and conditions. So that's what enrollment is. Now obviously when it comes to like sixth form or like GCSEs, whenever you go to school, enrollment is something that your parents do anyway in the first place. So when you go to school, you don't really have to do that. But the way it works at university in general is that you have to enroll online and you have like some sort of deadline. So usually you've got time until like after your university starts, you still have like a week or two to sort of enroll. And again, this sort of rulings and regulations, they do vary from different universities, so make sure you check out your own university and the rulings between it. But other than that, you should check your email to know about enrollments and stuff like that, because they email you there. So check your email that you apply to university with or with UCAS with, and check that email and see the confirmation and all of the different enrollment stuff. Now the second tip that I wanted to give you is to make sure that your finances are properly done with the university, and that is technically part of enrollment. But yeah, the majority of the people watching this and the majority of the people in the country go to university, they do take the student loan and they take it from Student Finance England that they have to apply and stuff like that. Usually people do that anyway. Me personally, I've self-funded my first year at university last year. You guys saw some videos, I made a couple of videos. I would not advise anyone to really take the student loan, to be fair, but one thing I will say is, realistically speaking, even people who do want to self-fund the uni, it's very, very tough. And one thing I will say is, the sort of more realistic advice that I'll give is, if you can't self-fund it and you do want to self-fund, then at least you can partially self-fund. And partially self-funding university is not that hard. You can just sort of apply. You still do have to apply through Student Finance, by the way, but you sort of write down how much you want to take out and how much you want to give. So you only take like a partial payment. So let's say you take 1/3, so you take £3,000 loan, or for example you take 2/3 of it, so £6,000 loan, and then the rest of the money you will have to self-fund it. So my actual advice would be that if you're a person who wants to self-fund but you don't know how to and you don't think it's realistic, at least partially self-fund, because I'm sure anyone can partially self-fund, especially because you get the bursaries and stuff like that from different universities, and you know, sometimes university bursaries can go up to £2,000, £3,000. So you know, it's pretty good. So if you think about it, that's a lot of money, and that money is hopefully going to help you to sort of self-fund. Now I will be making a video very soon, inshallah, on how to partially self-fund uni. But one thing I will say is that I've got my own ebooks which will be down there in the description below. A lot of people have purchased them and they come at a very, very cheap price. And when I say to you guys, is super cheap. Like literally half of my ebooks, in fact all of them right now, are like £2, £3. So anyone can get them, and the tips in there are very good. So we got all sorts of ebooks, business ebooks, finance ebooks, anything that you need. Links will be down there in the description below. Check them out. And that's basically it when it comes to finances. So make sure if you try to self-fund, you self-fund. You don't really need to do much. And if you wanna take the student loan from the Student Finance England, then obviously you have to go through the right procedures. You have to apply and whatnot, but make sure you sort of have that, because otherwise there is a chance. In fact, if you have problems with your finances and you can't pay, some universities will give you a deadline, and after that they will kick you out. So that's the last thing you want to do. Okay, so another thing that I did want to talk about is essentials. So for example, get your own laptop, get your stuff that you need to for university. Now again, you don't have to sort of buy new equipment and stuff like that, but I feel like from what I've seen, a lot of the people when they go to university, they do properly get their own laptop and they get their own phone or whatever it is. Like, people do get certain essentials, and I feel like a lot of the times it does make a difference, because you're going to be going to university for at least, let's say, 3 years, right? So it's probably fair for you to buy good equipment that will last you for a long time, and you can get the work done faster. And yeah, that does make it much better. And I feel like even when it comes to productivity, when you have like a good laptop and good equipment, good essentials that you need, when you have those good quality stuff, it's gonna make it much easier. Like, I see a lot of people like me, for example, I get my bag, I put my camera in there, my tripod in there, because obviously I make YouTube videos, and my mic. But other than that, really, I've got my laptop case. I put my laptop in there. When we go to uni, get the laptop out, I can make notes, I can do everything. So make sure you have everything that you need, sort of essentials. So not just laptop, but I'm saying, like, you know, like your little what's it called, pencils, and you know, normal essentials that you need. So a lot of people do prefer to make notes by hand. That's something that I do. I like to normally write down stuff. It helps me to memorize stuff, but you can use your laptop and all of that. But the point is, make sure you have the things that you need for university, so that when you start, you have the head start. You can quickly, you know, do your stuff. You have everything nice and ready in your laptop, in your computer, and you're good to go. Now, another advice I'll give is to have a revision structure. Now, when you start university at first, like, it takes some time to find like a proper revision structure, because, you know, a lot of students don't really know how university works, the lectures and stuff like that, and it takes a little bit of time to get used to the timetable and all of that stuff. But anyone who's basically doing GCSEs and A-levels or whatever, then this tip probably applies a little bit more to you. And sometimes it's good to plan ahead and have, like, not like a proper revision structure at the beginning, but I'm saying just have like a little bit of an idea as to how my day is going to go and how the revision structure and stuff like that is going to go. If you do have a part-time job or whatever, you have like family priorities, or you go to a club, you go to the gym, make sure you have in your mind a sort of structured plan, so that you can make sure that you balance everything around in your life properly, while prioritizing the most important things in your life, such as family, friends, and, you know, education, without, you know, going off it too much and doing other things on the side. So that's sort of the advice I'll give you. Don't have like a proper revision structure until you start uni and you get used to it, but have a rough idea of what your day is going to look like and what your week is going to look like. And the last thing that I wanted to mention for the video is to find societies to join. Now, obviously in school, like a GCSEs and A-levels in sixth form, this doesn't apply as much, but even then in sixth form you can find the right group of people to hang around with. Similarly, you can find the right group of people to hang around with in your secondary school or during your GCSEs. So I feel like it's important for you, especially when you're going into university, or you're going to a new school, or you're going to the new academic year, to make sure you have a group of people that you stay with that sort of have the right mentality. And at university especially, we have a lot of societies. For example, we have the Islamic Society of pretty much every university. In fact, they've got Islamic societies and other societies, even in like sixth forms and stuff like that. So find the right people that you want to associate yourself with, and make sure you do sort of have these people that actually revise and stuff like that, and push you to motivate you and discipline you. And it's always good to have good people around you, so that you're more likely to go and pray, you're more likely to go and study rather than messing about. And all of these people who do a lot of stuff at university that are not not the best things to do out there. So just make sure you join the right societies out there. But yeah, lads, that is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and most importantly, I hope you guys benefited. And other than that, if you guys do need anything, if you're coming to my university, Queen Mary, I've got my own Queen Mary University of London students page, which is like the biggest page and the most active Queen Mary page on Instagram. So check that out. And if you guys do need anything from me and you come to my university, make sure you message me on Instagram. I actually reply to people, whereas here sometimes on the YouTube comments I usually don't really reply, but Instagram I'm pretty active. So if you guys have any questions, honestly, just get back to me. And other than that, check out the 15 different ebooks that my company has. If you guys need anything when it comes to like UCAS application, A-level tutoring, GCSE tutoring, whatever you guys need, get back to my company at Abu Educates. And that should be it. If you guys need anything, again, just let us know. But other than that, my hand is hurting from holding the camera. I'm gonna have to end the vlog here. Oh yeah, if you guys want my training plan, which is out now, it's still not exactly out, but it should be out sometime soon. But we already got like a lot of pre-orders, and it's probably the best and cheapest training plan you can ever get. But if you guys want that, links will be down there in the description below. Follow my socials, all of that stuff. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care, and assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.